approach, which says that if I allow it to happen, then I know that I am setting the stage for it to happen to me. The answer is here. It is not elsewhere, it is here. And we must say that we begin this day to change our ways so that it is very clear that we speak out at all times against any oppressive behavior. I want to talk just a second about an individual who I think in his growth and in his leadership has given us an example. Now I want to talk about Jesse Jackson. I want to talk about Jesse Jackson, a human being who, after his unconscionable remarks, when asked if he would stop calling people names, said, yes, but it is more than about whether we call each other names and stop doing that. It is about whether we affirm each other, whether we can affirm each other. And I thought that that was the most significant remark that was made in the campaign in 1984, because as we are here, isn't that the issue in the Middle East? Do Arabs affirm Jews? Do Jews affirm Arabs? Isn't that the issue in Ireland, in Northern Ireland? Do Protestants affirm Catholics? Do Catholics affirm Protestants? Isn't that the issue between men and women, between people of color and people who are white? It is extremely important that we understand it is about affirming each other and a belief in the dignity of each and every person and their rights. But Jesse went on and did something else which I think we need to understand. He was able to atone for his deeds. Atone. Do we have the capacity to atone as a people? Can we get the British to atone? And wherever any nation or person has been wronged, can they atone? Because it is again a very important statement, because the word atonement means at one meant, to be at one with others. And if you can be at one with others, then you can affirm and understand them. And then before millions of people, he asked for forgiveness. And for me, that is significant because it says that he has the capacity to forgive. How are we going to turn the situation around, whether it is in Central America, South Africa, Ireland, Northern Ireland, the Middle East, unless people have the capacity to both forgive and to ask for forgiveness? Failure to do so only means that in 10 years and 20 years and 40 and 50 and forever, our children, their children's children will be arming themselves, when in fact we, as Fanon says, each generation out of relative obscurity must fulfill its mission or betray it. Our mission is to do those things at the high level that would fulfill it, and that would mean that we end all forms of oppression. And not look to others to end it, but to end it ourselves. And I was pleased to hear Mr. Costello talk about the importance of joining with people who are oppressed right here in the city of Boston because of the color of their skin, and who don't feel that they can live comfortably all over this city with freedom and access. And so if we want to be honest about the meaning of St. Patrick's Day and its struggle for ending the oppression, then we cannot take on the marks and clothes of oppressors and oppress other people. And we must speak out at all levels against people everywhere who choose and exhibit that kind of behavior. The color green, and I'm proud to wear it, pleased to wear it, and identify with it, because for me it is the color of life, it is the color of growth, it is the color of nourishment, it is a color of an expression of the gift of the Creator. And the gift of creation, a passionate act, is a gift of love. And that is why the rainbow becomes so significant, because as the story goes, the Creator told Noah to take the creatures to the high ground, to the high ground. And if we took ourselves to the high ground, then it would be that we would be given a symbol in the sky, a symbol of peace. James Baldwin captured it when he said, God gave Noah the rainbow sign. He said, no more water, the fire next time. And that was the message that come together as a rainbow coalition with all people, or we would end up, and we are on the brink of that, having the fire next time. Thank you for peace and justice.